Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? So, I'm back with the Samsung Galaxy A23. I'm gonna just run down some specs for y'all. Like I said, I got this one with T-Mobile, only $22 for the activation fee. 6.6 inches in the display. That's 1080 by 2400, 400 PPI. That's 120 hertz. Refresh rate. It's an LCD screen. 5,000 milliamp battery, the Snapdragon 695, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage, but you can put, your memory card in there. 50 megapixels, as far as the main camera, the wide camera is 5 megapixels, the macro is 2 megapixels. The video, quality for shooting is only 1080. Front camera 8 megapixels. Got Android 12. What else we got? It's water resistant, so you can put it in the water. You got NFC. So you got your memory card. You got your headphone jack. Fast charging up to 25 watts. And that's really about it. It's stereo speakers. So yeah, USB Type-C, by the way. So it ain't too much different from, the other A series phones, pretty much, too much. But I'm gonna do a little gaming test for y'all. So we could just, so y'all can see. Is the 120 hertz refresh rate kind of noticeable? It is what it is. It ain't really too much different, I ain't saying like it's real super duper fast, but you could tell it ain't really all that, really on this phone. I just do a little gaming test for y'all. This is Call of Duty right here. I don't know what they want me to do. I'm just kind of play a game. Come on. So the speaker is pretty loud, but if I do that, you see how everything's... I wish they would have been on front right here. That was taking forever. So the game's pretty decent. I played Madden 23. It's pretty smooth. This one was actually pretty smooth. No lagging or anything like that. It definitely could have had 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128, gigabytes of storage, but the 64 and all that, it's just, they just do it, I don't know. They do a lot of stuff, I guess, to make sure, the price range, but this phone tend to be going certain prices, a $200 phone on certain, little websites. And I'm gonna try to look down, see if I can play games for y'all, right? Close the sheet there or something? I don't know what I was doing. A7. Alright, so this. What's going on, buddy? So as y'all can see, like I said, it's smooth, you know. It's not lagging or anything like that. It's getting the job done, you know, you're playing the game. So, I wish they really would have put the speakers, you know, on the front right here. Both of them on the front. Because a lot of times, too, like, you know, you're going to cover this up now. If you got Bluetooth earbuds or headphones, then it ain't really going to matter to you. But when you're playing your games, this finger right, you're going to cover that up. I'm just being honest. You know, sometimes you get real comfortable. It's going to be like this a lot. So I'm not going to really even go through a lot of stuff because this the A71 right here. And it's really like the same things. You know, it's really, everything is basically like the same specs. I'm going to just tell you what would I choose, you know, and this is Samsung Galaxy S7. But I would tell y'all, you know, what would I choose and what I mean, the pictures on here too is okay. It's not really, you know, like the best, but it gets the job done. Let me see. You know, I just was outside messing with the macro. It does get bright outside. That's pretty decent right there. Just something with my hand. But what I don't like of the phone as far as the button placements, you know, see how my hand, I'm left-handed. So I could barely even reach the power button right here. That's why I liked the A71. Look, they got it right there. You see what I'm saying? It's right there. Like that's real good. Like I said, a lot of these phones, I wish they just would keep the volume buttons on the side. But I understand there's a lot of right-handed people, so I know y'all that's gonna be good for y'all. I understand that. You know, but you know, it is what it is. That's why I say I be liking how the way that, you know, a lot of these old phones be. Sometimes they still got them like this as well. So it ain't really too much of a difference over, you know, both of these phones. This is basically the design. You can put this in water. This one can't. But I like this phone more because it's more slimmer. You know, is not saying it's bulky and just, you know, weird looking or just you feel like it's cheap. But like I really don't like the way it kind of feel in the hand. It's a little on the thick side. You know, I give it that. I like the way how this, you know, this is cool. But this one is more smoother when your finger, you know, when I'm like this with it, this got that little hump right there. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, that's really about it. And just like I said, it doesn't have no 4K. And, you know, but the camera on the A71 is way better. You know, the video quality on it is way better. Both the speakers are loud. You know, it'll get you through the day. The battery life is good as well. But that's really about it for this phone. I can't really, you know, it's just like a regular, decent Android phone, just basically on the budget side of the Samsung. But if I was going to choose one, I'm definitely going with the A71. I'm just being honest. So that's why I really want to spend too much time on this phone, because there's something I had before. I could tell, like one of them, you know, them A23s. It's just something. It's one of them cheap kind of Android phones that I had before. And it's really like, they really didn't do too much with it. You know, they try to put the 120, you know, refresh hertz in there. And, you know, I think that's really, let me see. They really was trying to make it like a low end of the A53. They was like, they try to make it, I don't know, man. I can't really explain it though. But you know, 64 gigabytes and then the 4 gigabytes. And then like I said, the cameras could have been way better. You know, they really could have. So that's why I'm not really going to spend too much time on this phone. But if I was y'all, I definitely would go get that Samsung Galaxy A53, because the specs on that is way better. I was looking at that, And, you know, I could tell that that phone is way better. And it seemed like it's going to be exactly close or a little bit more better than the A71. And by the way, I'm looking at the specs right now. So if you wanted to choose even between, say, because I got the A71, so you can't really find the A71, not really like that. I'm going to look up some stuff for y'all as I'm recording this right now, then I'll let y'all know. But if you was doing between the A23 or the A53, the A53 got the AMOLED, so that's 1080 by 2400, 405 PPI. Both of them have 120 refresh rate. Both got 5,000 milliamp battery. Samsung, this is a Samsung Exynos, if I said that right, 1280. 6 gigabytes of RAM, then they got 128 gigabytes of storage, and they got the 64 gigabytes of, not the 64 gigabytes, but the 64 megapixel of the main camera. Then they got the 12 megapixel of the wide angle. They don't say too much about the telephoto. Then it shoots in 4K. Then they got 32 megapixels in the front, the same as the A71. So also the A71 too, it got the same, it really looked like it got the same cameras. Yeah, they got all the same 3 cameras, the 64, 12, and the 32 with the 4K. So that's exactly what that seemed like. And like I said, the A71 just ain't waterproof, but the A53 is waterproof. So I really believe the A71 and the A53 is really almost like the same phone, just different design, and it's waterproof. You know, you can put it in the water, and that's really about it. So if y'all wanted to get one of these phones, let's go to boost mode and I'll let y'all know. So just listen to this, you know what I mean? But they got the A23, Samsung Galaxy A23 5G, this for boost mode for 180. Then we go down to the A53, which is 200. Off the rip, I would say definitely go ahead and spend a couple more dollars and get the A53, hands down. They don't have, and Boost Mobile did have the A71. That's why I understand that that phone is sold out now. Now I'm seeing, like, because they didn't have that in stock for a long time now. Now I'm seeing why. And then when they had it in stock, it was $250. You see what I'm saying? So the next one, definitely, I would say get that A53 5G. Now on Metro right here, where we at? Let's see what they got on here for y'all. My Wi-Fi been acting slow. Now, they have the A23 for, let me see. It looked like they have, say you can get it for $100 if you need a new number. All right, so they must got a little discount going on, 64 gigabytes. And I ain't gonna lie, that's exactly what that price should be for this phone. Just being honest, man. So as far as the specs wise, 4 gigabytes, and then the 64 gigabytes of the storage, and then the 1080 cameras, and, you know, 120 refresh rates, you know, that's cool, but it definitely should be $100. I'm just being honest. And then, you know, with Metro, by the time you do your plan with it, 140 or something like that, you know, it'll be $100-something any damn way. But $100, that's exactly what this phone need to be. So, and then they have the A53. Let's see what they got on that. That's going for $200. When you bring your number over, it's only $49.99. So you can't beat that. So you can see it's a big jump in that. And they don't have the A71 at all. So I would say y'all could definitely do that and go grab that phone. You know, and let me see, I'm still looking. And then you have Cricket. And Cricket have, let's see what they got. I'm just going through like the main prepaid companies. It's Boost Mobile, Cricket, and Metro. Cricket got the A23 for $280, and then they have the A53 for $250. That's crazy, right? So I would say definitely get that A53. So that's why I say I didn't want to spend too much time on here. I just wanted to be honest with y'all. Like if y'all wanted me to recommend one of these phones, for me, the A71 gonna be my daily driver. I like this phone. I like the way how it feel. I just like everything about it. It's real thin. You know what I mean? That's why I really don't want to put no case on it. I'm mad because I was sitting down and I scraped it up in my damn pocket. I don't know why I had it in my back pocket, but I mean, it makes me mad. I know y'all probably feel the same way when you know, you just get a little scrape or something on the phone and you want to get a whole new phone now. So I paid $22 for it, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just mad because I like my phones to be fresh. But with the A23, I'm definitely probably just go ahead and get rid of that and sell it. Because I wasn't really too much excited for it. Even when I seen the specs of it, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be an okay phone. It ain't, you know, really all that. But yeah, if you can't find the A71 anywhere, and T-Mobile have that, but it's a little high. I don't know if it's like 4 or 5 or something like that. They got it a little high. But right now, like I said, if you could run your credit and information with T-Mobile, I got it for $22, and you probably could do that for a couple companies anyway. All you gotta do is pay the activation. You know, pay the activation fee. But if you can't find the A71 nowhere, go ahead and get that A53 5G. It looks just like this, but it's gonna be way better. This the A23, and it's really like not too much of a big price difference between the, both of them. But the A53 is gonna have the same specs of the A71 5G. It's gonna have the same, everything is gonna be the same with that. Like I said, the A53 just waterproof, and you know, just the design different. That's really about it. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a little thicker, probably the same as this on the thick side. But I really like this. I will get a couple of these phones, and I wish they kept making, you know, a couple more phones like this. I really like this phone. I'm gonna keep this for a while. I'm just being honest. So I definitely, you know, like this one. So it's your boy Todalute. Appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, if y'all wanted me to recommend a phone, I would say in this order, because the A71 is really not available on certain sites. But in this order, I would say you could do the A53, the A71, then the A23. But if you could find the A71, I would say A71, A53, and A23. Hands down. The A23 is really a decent phone, just to, you know, gaming on here is smooth and all that and things like that, but it's really nothing to be excited over. But if it's not, trust me, like if you want the better cameras and things like that and you want your waterproof, you want go ahead and get that A53. Just hands down, you're going to grab that. So it's your boy Todalute. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks, man. Subscribe, you know, share the video if you want to. Leave a comment and tell me which phone that you got right now. And we got to give a hand clap to Samsung as far as the A series. And by the way, I was saying something that like before, you know, a lot of people might really not even going too much crazy for them iPhone 14s, just being honest. Because it's, you know, the same phones and all that same kind of specs, just a little bit different things on there. So if you don't want to spend too much money and things like that, and you know, you want your Android phone, you know, the A series, man, one thing I like about Samsung, like I said, they got every alphabet you could think of, and iPhone is just rushing a lot. They need to go back to when they was releasing phones every 4 years or something like that to really take their time. You can't really compete with Samsung because they got too many damn phones. You know, from the A to the Z line to the S line to the whatever the hell else they got, X, C, I don't know, the B line, I guess. They just got too many phones to keep up with, and they doing a good job at the price point and phones from the budget to mid-range to high-end. You know, a phone like this feel like a premium phone, man. Like, you know, like show enough. Like this is real nice. You know, and the design on here is cool too, by the way, but it's heavy, it's a little thick on the thick side. I understand what they tried to do, but they just really didn't do it too good with the specs on there. But yeah, man, just leave a comment and tell me what y'all think, or which phone that you're going to get, or which phone that you like, do you like so far in the A series. It's your boy Todalute. Appreciate y'all. One.